Welcome to Breaking Wire. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. In early 2025, Russian state media made headlines by claiming the nation was on the verge of developing a revolutionary sixth-generation fighter jet, a warplane that, according to their reports, could leapfrog US and allied technology, setting a new global standard for aerial combat. These bold announcements painted a vivid picture of secret test flights, rapid technological progress, and a new era of Russian military innovation, all shrouded in mystery. But as defense experts and analysts began to scrutinize the details, skepticism quickly grew within the international community. The claims, while dramatic and attention-grabbing, were thin on concrete evidence, echoing a familiar pattern of grand pronouncements with little substance to back them up. Analysts questioned whether Russia, facing significant economic and technological hurdles, could realistically deliver on such ambitious promises, especially given recent setbacks in its defense industry. The story quickly shifted from initial excitement to widespread doubt, with many observers interpreting the news as strategic messaging or psychological warfare, rather than a genuine breakthrough. In the world of military development, such announcements often serve to influence perceptions and shape narratives as much as to reveal actual progress on the ground. The real challenge, then, became separating fact from propaganda in an era where information warfare and media manipulation are as crucial as engineering and technology itself. So, what exactly defines a sixth-generation fighter, and how do they differ from the advanced jets we see today? Unlike today's top jets, these next-generation aircraft are designed to fly with or without a pilot on board. They can operate fully autonomously, taking on high-risk missions that would be too dangerous for humans, or work alongside a pilot for added flexibility. Acting as the nerve center of a digital battlefield, these fighters command swarms of drones, sometimes called loyal wingmen, for tasks like reconnaissance, electronic warfare, or providing extra firepower, all coordinated in real time. Hypersonic speed, advanced stealth, and cutting-edge directed energy weapons such as lasers are core features, making these jets nearly impossible to detect or intercept by enemy defenses. Artificial intelligence is at the heart of these fighters, processing massive amounts of data from sensors and drones, identifying threats instantly, and assisting pilots with complex tactical decisions in the heat of battle. The seamless fusion of human intuition and machine intelligence is what truly sets these fighters apart from anything that's come before. Extreme stealth, networked warfare, and AI-driven tactics will define the next era of air combat, changing how wars are fought in the skies. These jets aren't just faster or stealthier, they're engineered to dominate the digital battle space, where information and connectivity are as vital as speed or firepower. That's the technological leap Russia claims to be making, aiming to redefine the future of aerial warfare. Russia's flagship concept is the MiG-41, a proposed interceptor to replace the MiG-31. Officials boast it will reach Mach 4 or 5, patrol the edge of space, and intercept hypersonic threats with advanced missiles or even lasers. Sukhoi, meanwhile, hints at a networked fighter to command drone fleets, echoing Western concepts. Yet, as of mid-2025, neither project has produced a prototype. Sanctions and supply chain issues have stalled progress, with critical components in short supply. The grand visions clash with Russia's industrial and economic reality. For now, these sixth-generation fighters remain more fantasy than fact. Have secret Russian test flights really happened? The evidence says no. The most publicized reveal was an AI-generated image, quickly debunked as a fake by online sleuths. No satellite images, no credible leaks, and no chatter from aviation monitors support the idea of a real prototype. In today's world of open-source intelligence, hiding such a program is nearly impossible. Russia's announcements seem aimed at creating the illusion of progress, both to boost domestic morale and to sow uncertainty abroad. The US, by contrast, confirmed its own sixth-generation prototype after the fact, lending credibility to its program. Until Russia produces verifiable proof, these stories remain digital propaganda. The real plane, it seems, is still just a rumor. When it comes to the race for sixth-generation fighter jets, Russia is trailing far behind both the United States and China, who are rapidly advancing their programs and setting new benchmarks in military aviation technology. The US has already achieved a major milestone by flying a prototype for its Next-Generation Air Dominance, or NGAD program, now officially named the F-47. This jet is not just a concept, it's moving into production, signaling a new era in air combat capabilities. The F-47 will be able to command fleets of drones, feature cutting-edge stealth, and utilize advanced artificial intelligence for both piloting and combat decisions, technologies that are years ahead of anything Russia has demonstrated or even hinted at. China is also making significant headway. Reports and alleged sightings of a J-36 prototype suggest that China has moved well beyond the drawing board and is actively testing new designs that could soon rival American advancements. Meanwhile, Russia's most advanced operational fighter, the Su-57, is only produced in limited numbers and has suffered notable setbacks in real-world combat situations, raising questions about its effectiveness. Ongoing economic strain, international sanctions, and persistent supply chain issues make it highly unlikely that Russia will be able to mass-produce a true sixth-generation jet anytime soon, if at all. While Russian engineers are undoubtedly talented and resourceful, they're consistently hampered by systemic challenges, outdated infrastructure, and a lack of access to critical technologies. The US and China are setting the pace in this new era of aerial warfare, investing heavily in research and development, while Russia struggles to keep up with their momentum. The technological and production gap between Russia and its rivals is only widening, not closing, as each year passes. For now, Russia's sixth-generation fighter ambitions remain mostly talk and speculation, with little to show in terms of real progress or operational capability. NATO's response to Russia's claims? Silence. With world-class intelligence, NATO would know if a real breakthrough had occurred, and there's no sign of alarm. Western planners see the same economic and technological barriers facing Russia as outside analysts do. Instead, NATO focuses on real capabilities, the US F-47, Europe's Tempest, and the FCAS program, all backed by funding and clear roadmaps. Russia's announcements are viewed as aspirational, not an imminent threat. The real race is about perception as much as technology. For now, Russia uses digital bravado to stay in the conversation, masking its weaknesses. The US and China are running the race. Russia is still at the starting line.